Welcome, beloved garden enthusiasts. At Suhar Aesthetic Studio, every creation is a heartfelt endeavor, born from a deep passion for beauty and sustainability. Imagine if discarded items could be transformed into enchanting treasures, breathing whimsical life into your outdoor spaces. Today, we embark on a delightful journey through the magical realm of fairy garden decor, focusing on the incredible potential of recycled materials. We craft with purpose, pouring our hearts into designs that inspire and uplift. Discover how common objects find a fantastical second life, becoming charming abodes, unique planters, and sparkling accents for your very own miniature fairyland. This content is lovingly crafted for you, our amazing audience. We pour our soul into every piece, hoping to spark your creativity and bring more magic into your world. Behind this screen is not just a creator, but someone with a dream and a family growing alongside this channel. Your presence, every like, comment, and subscription means the absolute world. Thank you for being here, for seeing the magic, and for allowing us to share this journey with you. 1. Whisper in a bottle. Nestled amidst a vibrant green carpet of moss, a discarded glass bottle transforms into a whimsical fairy haven. Its translucent walls encase a miniature world, brimming with delicate wonders. Softly glowing fairy lights, possibly repurposed from old battery-operated strings, weave through an abundant cascade of miniature flowers in shades of pink, purple, and white, perhaps crafted from fabric scraps or dried blooms. Inside this enchanting dwelling, tiny furniture pieces beckon. A quaint wooden table and chairs, reminiscent of upcycled twigs or small wooden blocks, invite imaginary tea parties. A miniature cupboard or dresser, perhaps fashioned from matchboxes, stands nearby. The overall effect is one of serene beauty, demonstrating how common recyclables can be reimagined into magical decor. This charming bottle could have once held anything, but now, with a little imagination and a few repurposed treasures, it offers a peek into a secret, tiny realm, reminding us that beauty can always be found in the unexpected. 2. Rustic wellspring of dreams. Amidst a whimsical scattering of pink, white, and purple cosmos-like flowers, a charming miniature wishing well stands as the focal point of a fairy garden. Its rustic appearance, with weathered wooden posts and a corrugated metal well base, suggests clever use of recycled materials. The wood could be salvaged twigs or small branches, while the metal bottom might be crafted from a repurposed tin can, artfully distressed and painted to mimic aged metal. The roof, adorned with patches of green moss and delicate white and pink blossoms, adds to its enchanted appeal. This moss could be real, carefully harvested, or perhaps even artificial moss from craft stores. A tiny bucket, possibly made from a wine cork or a section of a small dowel, hangs from a miniature rope or twine, wound around a wooden spindle. The entire structure is a testament to creative upcycling, transforming discarded items into a captivating piece of garden decor. It evokes a sense of timeless magic, inviting tiny inhabitants to make their wishes in this beautifully crafted, miniature world. 3. Whispering Gourd Haven. At the heart of a circular pond, ringed by an enchanting array of pink, purple, and cream water lilies, floats a truly unique fairy abode. This whimsical home is ingeniously crafted from a dried gourd, its natural curves forming the perfect structure for a miniature dwelling. A neat, arched doorway provides entry, while a small, round window, perhaps fashioned from a sliced twig or a small piece of clear plastic, adds a charming detail. The gourd itself rests within a larger, flatter section of a similar or different gourd, creating a stable base that acts as its boat. A tiny ladder, likely constructed from thin twigs and twine, offers access to the entrance, gently resting on the water's surface. A single, large leaf, possibly a dried and preserved specimen, serves as a natural awning or decorative element. From a cleverly placed hook at the top of the gourd, a tiny lantern, perhaps an old bead or a small bell, dangles, ready to cast a gentle glow. This fairy house beautifully illustrates how natural, discarded materials can be transformed into magical, floating sanctuaries, bringing life and wonder to any water feature. 4. Blossom Path Retreat. A winding path, bathed in the soft glow of a setting sun, invites exploration into a magical miniature world. This charming pathway, perfect for tiny fairy feet, is cleverly constructed from what appear to be broken pieces of ceramic or porcelain, possibly recycled from old dinnerware or decorative plates. Each fragment, with its delicate floral patterns, has been carefully laid to form a mosaic-like surface, creating a path that is both beautiful and eco-conscious. Along the edges of the path, smooth, rounded stones or perhaps halves of larger, painted ceramic pieces act as borders, many adorned with hand-painted or decoupaged floral designs, mirroring the blossoms on the path itself. Nestled at the base of a gnarled miniature tree stands an enchanting fairy door. Its pink hue and intricate, almost carved details suggest it could be made from polymer clay or even a flattened, painted plastic bottle cap with a tiny bead for a doorknob. Small steps, possibly crafted from stacked pebbles or broken tile pieces, lead up to the inviting entrance. Pink cherry blossoms, real or artificial, sprinkle the scene, enhancing the ethereal beauty of this garden, which is a testament to the charm of repurposed materials. 5. Tiny homes in terracotta. A dramatically cracked terracotta pot has been ingeniously repurposed into a multi-tiered fairy village. Each fractured segment of the pot now forms a distinct level, overflowing with vibrant clusters of miniature flowers in shades of pink, purple, and white. These could be cuttings from small flowering plants or even handcrafted blooms made from fabric or paper scraps. Perched amongst this floral abundance are several charming miniature houses. Their simple yet whimsical designs, featuring peaked roofs and tiny windows, suggest they might be constructed from small pieces of reclaimed wood, painted gourds, or even sturdy cardboard. One house sports a red roof, another a dark gray, adding visual interest to the scene. The varying levels of the broken pot naturally create a sense of elevation and separate neighborhoods within this enchanting community. The surrounding green grass and scattered small purple and white flowers further enhance the magical ambience, showcasing how a discarded garden container can become a captivating centerpiece for a fairy garden. 6. Seesaw of Blooms. In a sun-dappled field of soft green grass and scattered wildflowers, a delightful miniature seesaw balances two vibrant bursts of color. This charming piece of fairy garden decor is a testament to creative upcycling, transforming what appears to be discarded materials into an enchanting display. The base of the seesaw, with its gentle rocking curves, seems to be crafted from weathered wood, perhaps repurposed from old pallet wood or small offcuts. The central support holds a horizontal beam, perfectly balanced. At each end of this beam, what look like halved or sectioned old tires serve as unique planters. These tire planters are painted in playful shades of distressed pink and light blue, giving them a whimsical, aged look. Within each planter, lush bouquets of small pink roses, cream-colored blossoms, and spires of purple lavender create a stunning contrast against the recycled containers. The entire arrangement exudes a sense of playful balance and natural beauty, demonstrating how humble, repurposed items can become key elements in a magical fairy garden, blending seamlessly with the natural surroundings and adding a touch of vibrant charm. 7. Ringing in spring blooms. An old rotary telephone, painted in a whimsical cracked pastel pink and turquoise finish, finds new life as a charmingly unexpected garden planter. Its once functional receiver now cradles a delicate arrangement of tiny white, pink, and purple wildflowers, their slender stems reaching upwards as if waiting to dial a secret number. The rotary dial itself is adorned with several petite blossoms, tucked into the finger holes, adding a touch of natural beauty to the vintage technology. The coiled cord snakes across the surrounding green grass, interspersed with more of the dainty wildflowers, creating a harmonious connection between the repurposed telephone and its natural setting. The cracked paint effect on the telephone gives it a weathered, antique feel, suggesting it was perhaps salvaged and lovingly given a new, decorative purpose. This unique piece demonstrates an imaginative approach to recycling, transforming a discarded household item into a delightful and eye-catching feature for a fairy garden or any whimsical outdoor space. It serves as a reminder that beauty and new beginnings can be found in the most unexpected of objects. 8. Blooming Boot Abode. A cheerful, polka-dotted rain boot has been delightfully transformed into an inviting fairy home, nestled amongst a lush carpet of green grass and delicate wildflowers. Its white base, adorned with playful pink polka dots, gives it a whimsical charm. This boot, likely an old and outgrown piece of footwear, has found a second life as a fantastical dwelling. A small, arched wooden door, complete with a tiny circular window, is nestled into the side of the boot, suggesting it could be crafted from twigs or a small piece of salvaged wood. Miniature stone steps, possibly flat pebbles or broken tile pieces, lead up to the entrance. Circular windows with glowing interiors are placed on the boot's upper story, hinting at cozy light within, perhaps created with small LED tea lights. The boot is abundantly decorated with a vibrant array of miniature pink, white, and purple flowers, along with slender green foliage, some seemingly growing right out of the boot's seams, while others form a charming garland around the doorway. A tiny, pointed roof, perhaps made from a piece of bark or a flattened soda can, extends from the top edge, adding to its storybook appeal. This imaginative repurposing breathes new life into a discarded item, creating a captivating focal point for any fairy garden. 9. Potion Shelf of Enchantment. Against a textured backdrop of moss-covered stones, a rustic wooden shelf proudly displays an array of charming fairy potions. These enchanting concoctions are held within small, clear glass bottles, likely repurposed from old spice jars, medicine vials, or other discarded glass containers. Each bottle is filled with a delicate assortment of dried flowers in various pastel hues, lavender, white, and pink, suggesting they were carefully collected and preserved. Many of the bottles are sealed with natural cork stoppers, adding to their old-world charm. Small, handwritten labels reading "Fairy Potion" or similar whimsical names are affixed to the front of several bottles, possibly printed on aged paper or handwritten for a personal touch. The shelf itself appears to be crafted from reclaimed wood, its simple design allowing the potion bottles to take center stage. This display exemplifies how easily found recycled materials can be transformed into delightful and imaginative decorations for a fairy garden or any space seeking a touch of magic. The varied sizes and shapes of the bottles, combined with the delicate dried contents, create a visually appealing and enchanting collection. 10. Barrel Row Fairy Homes. Along a winding path in a whimsical garden, a row of enchanting barrel-shaped fairy homes stands, each a testament to creative repurposing. These unique dwellings appear to be crafted from old metal barrels or large tubes, perhaps salvaged from industrial waste or large food containers. Their weathered, rustic green and turquoise finish, with delightful crackle effects, hints at a past life, now transformed with a magical touch. Each cylindrical home features a charming, round wooden door, possibly fashioned from slices of a small log or thick plywood. Tiny windows with cross-hatched panes glow warmly from within, suggesting miniature LED lights or battery-operated tea lights provide the cozy illumination. Above each door, miniature window boxes overflow with a delightful array of pink and white flowers, accented by tall sprigs of purple lavender, adding a burst of color and natural beauty. These floral arrangements could be small real plants or meticulously crafted artificial blooms. The top of each barrel also serves as a planter, brimming with more of the same lovely flowers, creating a continuous flow of natural charm. This collection of homes brilliantly showcases how large recycled objects can be reimagined into captivating and unique abodes for a tiny, magical community. 11. Hanging Bloom Chandelier. Suspended from a sturdy, moss-covered tree branch, an old tire has been transformed into a breathtaking floral chandelier, creating a stunning focal point for a magical garden. The tire, perhaps salvaged from a bicycle or small vehicle, has been painted a delicate, distressed pink, its weathered surface adding to its rustic charm. Thick, natural rope, possibly repurposed from old nautical ropes or packaging materials, intricately wraps around the tire, securing it to the branch. From these rope windings, several miniature lanterns hang, their soft, warm glow hinting at the whimsical illumination they provide as evening falls. These lanterns could be small repurposed glass jars with LED tea lights or crafted from tin cans. Cascading from the top of the tire is an opulent arrangement of flowers in shades of pink, purple, and white. These abundant blooms, possibly artificial silks for durability or a mix of dried and fresh flowers, spill downwards, creating a lush waterfall of color. This entire piece beautifully showcases how an ordinary, discarded object can be elevated into an extraordinary piece of garden decor, blending recycled materials with natural beauty to create an ethereal and captivating display. 12. Chrome Bloom Toaster. A gleam of repurposed metal catches the sunlight, transforming an old chrome toaster into an unexpected centerpiece for a fairy garden. This discarded kitchen appliance has been given a new lease on life, now serving as a whimsical planter amidst a lush green lawn. Its shiny, albeit weathered, surface peeks through patches of vibrant green moss that intricately cling to its sides and control knobs, hinting at nature's reclaiming touch. From one of the toaster slots, 2 slices of toast emerge, not golden brown, but equally covered in soft, verdant moss, suggesting they might be crafted from small blocks of wood or foam, meticulously coated to blend with the natural surroundings. But the true magic unfolds from the side of the toaster, where a spectacular cascade of miniature flowers erupts. Delicate blooms in shades of pink, purple, and white spill forth, creating a vibrant contrast against the chrome. These could be small, real annuals, carefully planted, or a stunning arrangement of artificial or dried flowers, secured to give the impression of overflowing abundance. This imaginative reuse of a common household item demonstrates a playful approach to sustainable decor, turning forgotten objects into enchanting and unique features for any magical outdoor space. 13. Traveling Blooms Display. An old leather doctor's bag, its worn surface telling tales of journeys past, has been lovingly repurposed into a charming floral display in a sun-drenched garden. Its rich brown hue and classic clasp closure evoke a sense of vintage elegance, now transformed into a unique planter. The bag, likely discovered at a flea market or salvaged from an attic, stands open, its mouth overflowing with a vibrant bounty of blossoms. Inside, a carefully arranged medley of pink, white, and purple flowers, including delicate sprigs of lavender, creates a stunning visual contrast against the dark leather. These flowers could be a mix of small potted plants nestled within the bag, or perhaps a carefully constructed arrangement of artificial or dried blooms, ensuring longevity without constant watering. The sturdy frame of the bag's opening holds the floral abundance securely, making it appear as though the bag itself is a magical vessel from which flowers endlessly spill. Scattered flower petals on the surrounding green grass further enhance the whimsical atmosphere. This creative reuse of an antique accessory beautifully demonstrates how discarded items can be given a fantastical second life, adding a touch of unique charm and unexpected beauty to any outdoor space. 14. Glimmering Mold Planters. Adorning a rustic wooden fence, a series of vintage baking molds have been ingeniously transformed into charming vertical planters, catching the golden light of dusk. These unique vessels, likely salvaged bundt pans or jelly molds, alternate between gleaming silver and warm copper tones, showcasing their repurposed beauty. Each mold, securely attached to the fence panels, now cradles a vibrant miniature garden. Within these upcycled containers, delicate clusters of pink, white, and purple flowers, along with slender sprigs of lavender, spill gracefully outwards. These blossoms could be small, compact annuals or a durable selection of artificial flora, carefully arranged to create a lush, overflowing effect. The ribbed textures of the molds add an interesting visual element, contrasting with the soft petals. The vertical arrangement maximizes planting space and creates a striking display, proving that even old kitchenware can find a new, beautiful purpose in the garden. This creative use of discarded bakeware not only adds a touch of whimsical charm to the fence, but also serves as an excellent example of sustainable fairy garden decor, breathing new life into forgotten objects. 15. Soda Can Bloom Patch. Emerging from a vibrant meadow of pink, white, and purple wildflowers, a whimsical patch of metal blooms adds an artistic touch to the fairy garden. These unique flowers are ingeniously crafted from old aluminum soda or beverage cans, showcasing a creative approach to recycling. The tops of the cans form the centers of the flowers, their pull tabs resembling delicate stamens. The petals appear to be carefully cut and shaped from the sides of the cans, with jagged or curved edges adding a touch of rustic charm. Many of the metal petals retain remnants of the can's original paint, now faded and chipped, giving them a vintage and weathered aesthetic. Attached to slender stems, likely made from painted wire or repurposed metal rods, these blooms stand tall amongst the real flowers. Simple metal leaves, also cut from cans and given a touch of paint, adorn the stems. This imaginative garden art transforms discarded waste into a delightful display, proving that creativity and sustainability can blossom together. The metallic sheen of the upcycled flowers catches the sunlight, adding a subtle sparkle to the enchanting scene. 16. Journey boxes of blooms. In a verdant stretch of grass, two charming, vintage-style suitcases lie open, transformed into delightful floral displays for a fairy garden. These small cases, with their intricate floral patterns and weathered appearance, likely began their second life as old lunchboxes, tin containers, or even small, repurposed toy cases. Their metal clasps and hinges suggest a sturdy, antique construction, now filled with new purpose. Inside each open case, a vibrant miniature garden thrives. A lush arrangement of pink, white, and purple flowers, reminiscent of cosmos and lavender, overflows from the confines of the containers. Tiny, warm fairy lights are artfully intertwined within the blossoms, adding a magical glow, especially enchanting as dusk approaches. These lights could be small, battery-operated LED strings, easily tucked away. The flowers themselves could be small, potted real plants, or carefully arranged artificial blooms for longevity. The concept beautifully illustrates how forgotten or discarded items, with a touch of creativity, can be repurposed into unique and captivating decor. These little journey boxes now tell a new story, one of blossoming beauty and the endless possibilities of recycled materials in a whimsical garden setting. 17. Secret Key Windchime. Suspended gracefully above a vibrant tapestry of pink, white, and purple wildflowers, a unique wind chime offers whispers of forgotten tales. This enchanting garden feature is crafted from an aged piece of driftwood or a weathered branch, its natural form providing the perfect anchor for the magical elements below. From the rustic wood, a collection of ornate, antique-style keys hangs, each one distinct with intricate patterns and varying sizes. These keys, likely salvaged from old locks, thrift store finds, or even decorative cast-offs, now serve a purely aesthetic and whimsical purpose. They are suspended by delicate, pastel-colored ribbons in shades of pink, blue, and cream, possibly repurposed from old fabric scraps, gift wrappings, or discarded clothing. As a gentle breeze rustles through the blooms, the keys would softly clink together, creating a subtle, mystical sound. This piece beautifully exemplifies how discarded objects and natural elements can be combined to form captivating fairy garden decor. It evokes a sense of mystery and ancient magic, transforming forgotten items into a focal point that enchants the senses and sparks the imagination in this blossoming outdoor sanctuary. 18. Rolling Pin Garden Border. Defining the edge between a rich, dark soil path and a flourishing flower bed, A truly unique border stands proudly. This charming demarcation is cleverly crafted from what appear to be numerous small wooden rolling pins, bobbins, or spindles, repurposed from an old kitchen or craft room. Each wooden piece is vertically embedded into the earth, creating a neat, undulating line. Many of these wooden elements retain their natural grain, while others show remnants of faded pastel paint in soft pink and lavender hues, giving them a delightfully distressed and vintage look. This subtle splash of color complements the vibrant blossoms beyond. The repetitive pattern of the rounded wooden tops creates an inviting texture along the path. Behind this inventive border, a profusion of delicate flowers in shades of pink, white, and purple thrives, their soft petals contrasting beautifully with the solid, repurposed wood. This creative use of discarded household or crafting items not only provides a functional edge but also adds an unexpected touch of whimsical charm to the garden, demonstrating how sustainability and imagination can transform everyday objects into captivating outdoor decor. 19. Floral Birdcage Sanctuary. An ornate, antique-style birdcage, perhaps rescued from an old attic or a forgotten corner of a junk shop, has been beautifully transformed into a miniature floral sanctuary for a fairy garden. Its cream-colored metal bars, with their distressed finish, open up to reveal a lush world within. The cage's base features a small, tiled floor, possibly created from broken ceramic pieces or small, flat pebbles, providing a sturdy foundation. Inside, a vibrant array of pink, white, and purple flowers, reminiscent of dahlias, cosmos, and lavender, spills from every opening. These blooms could be a mix of carefully placed small potted plants or a long-lasting arrangement of high-quality artificial flowers, ensuring a perpetual display of color. Tiny, twinkling fairy lights, likely a battery-operated string of LEDs, are nestled among the blossoms, casting a warm, inviting glow, especially enchanting as dusk settles. Moss and delicate greenery fill the spaces between the flowers, creating a natural, overgrown feel. This imaginative repurposing breathes new life into a discarded item, turning a cage of confinement into a haven of beauty, inviting tiny magical creatures to reside within its blooming walls. 20. Spool Tea Party Charm. Nestled within a soft carpet of green moss and surrounded by a delightful mix of pink, white, and purple wildflowers, a miniature tea party awaits. The enchanting furniture for this tiny gathering is ingeniously crafted from repurposed wooden spools, likely salvaged from electrical cables or large thread bobbins. The larger spools serve as quaint tables, their surfaces painted in charming distressed pink and lilac hues, giving them a weathered, antique appeal. Accompanying the tables are smaller, matching stools, possibly created from cut sections of similar spools or even small wooden dowels, similarly painted. Each table is set with delicate miniature teacups and saucers, and one even boasts a tiny teapot, adorned with subtle floral patterns. These tiny teaware pieces could be dollhouse miniatures or perhaps even sculpted from polymer clay. The rustic wooden planks beneath the furniture, possibly repurposed from pallet wood or old floorboards, provide a stable foundation for the intimate setting. This charming scene beautifully showcases how discarded industrial items can be transformed with a little paint and imagination into whimsical, inviting pieces for a fairy garden, offering a perfect spot for tiny, magical celebrations. 21. skating into spring blooms. Hanging gracefully from a moss-covered tree branch, an old ice skate has been creatively repurposed into a unique and enchanting floral display. The white leather boot, showing signs of past glides with scuffs and water droplets, now serves as an unexpected vessel for a burst of spring blossoms. Its rusty metal blade hints at countless journeys on icy surfaces, now grounded in a garden's tranquility. Overflowing from the skate's opening is a vibrant arrangement of flowers in soft pastel hues. Pink roses, delicate white daisies, and spires of purple lavender mingle with sprigs of greenery, creating a charming contrast against the white boot. Tiny fairy lights, their warm glow softly illuminating the scene, are artfully woven among the flowers, adding a touch of magic. The skate hangs by its laces, looped over a smaller branch extending from the main limb. This imaginative use of a piece of sporting equipment transforms it from a relic of winter into a celebration of spring's beauty, showcasing how unexpected items can be given a delightful new purpose in a whimsical garden setting. It evokes a sense of nostalgia and the charming possibilities of repurposing. 22. Muffin tin tiny blooms. Resting on a moss-covered stone surface, an old, well-used muffin tin has been ingeniously repurposed into a charming display for miniature blooms. Its 12 circular cups, once meant for baking, now each cradle a single delicate flower. The tin's aged patina, with hints of rust and wear, speaks to its past culinary life, now transformed into a whimsical garden accent. Within the individual compartments, tiny flowers in soft shades of pink, purple, and white stand upright. Each bloom appears perfectly sized for its metal vessel, creating a neat and organized presentation of natural beauty. These could be small, hardy annuals or meticulously placed artificial flowers. The sturdy structure of the muffin tin provides a stable base for this floral arrangement, making it an easily movable and eye-catching piece of decor. This simple yet creative idea demonstrates how common kitchen items, once their primary purpose is fulfilled, can be given a delightful second life in a fairy garden or any small outdoor space. The repetition of the floral-filled cups creates a visually appealing pattern, highlighting the delicate beauty of each individual bloom. 23. Shattered reflection garden. Lying gently on a carpet of green moss and fallen leaves, an ornate, antique-style mirror frame cradles a truly unique display. This grand, weathered frame, likely salvaged from a forgotten vanity or old home, has been given a magical second life. Its intricate carvings and faded, silvery finish now border a surface that, while once perfectly reflective, is beautifully shattered. The mirror's surface is deliberately cracked into numerous shards, creating a striking mosaic of reflections. From these very fissures, a delicate line of tiny flowers emerges, as if life is triumphing over brokenness. Small, tender blossoms in shades of pink, white, and soft yellow, along with hints of green foliage, are meticulously planted within the cracks. This effect could be achieved by carefully breaking an old mirror, removing some glass, and filling the crevices with a thin layer of soil suitable for miniature plants, or even meticulously placed artificial blooms. The reflections of the surrounding greenery and sky within the remaining mirror pieces add depth and an ethereal quality to the scene. This repurposed mirror transcends its former function, becoming a captivating and symbolic piece of decor that celebrates resilience and unexpected beauty in a fairy garden setting. 24. vintage hauler of blooms. Resting on a bed of lush green grass, a charmingly weathered toy dump truck serves as a whimsical planter overflowing with a vibrant mix of flowers. This vintage miniature vehicle, with its rusted blue and brown paint and classic design, likely once provided hours of imaginative play. Now, given a new purpose, its truck bed is piled high with delicate blossoms in shades of pink, white, and purple, along with sprigs of green foliage. These blooms could be small, hardy garden flowers or a carefully arranged selection of artificial ones, adding a burst of color to the rustic toy. The truck's tires and undercarriage show signs of age, enhancing its nostalgic appeal. Scattered petals of similar flowers lie on the grass around the truck, suggesting a natural overflow of beauty. This creative repurposing transforms a forgotten plaything into an eye-catching and unique piece of garden decor, demonstrating how beloved objects from the past can be reimagined to bring joy and color to a fairy garden or any outdoor space. The contrast between the aged metal and the fresh flowers creates a delightful and unexpected focal point. 25. Colander Light Dinner Party. As dusk settles over a vibrant field of pink, white, and purple wildflowers, a magical miniature dining setting illuminates the scene. Overhead, a repurposed colander, likely an old and distressed kitchen utensil, hangs inverted, serving as an extraordinary lampshade. Its numerous perforations allow warm light to twinkle through, emanating from a cluster of fairy lights nestled inside, creating a soft, enchanting glow over the entire area. Beneath this unique light fixture, a tiny, rustic table stands, accompanied by two charming chairs. The furniture appears crafted from small wooden pieces, possibly salvaged twigs or dowels, giving them a natural, handmade feel. On the tabletop, miniature fruit, perhaps tiny berries or sculpted clay apples, are arranged, awaiting a tiny feast. The chairs themselves have intricate backrests, suggesting carved details or ingeniously woven natural fibers. This entire setup showcases a brilliant blend of recycled materials and natural elements, transforming discarded kitchenware and simple wood into an inviting and whimsical dining spot for the garden's unseen inhabitants. It's a delightful example of how discarded items can spark imagination and create truly magical spaces. 26. Xylophone of Blooms. Nestled amongst a bed of green moss and tiny sprouts, a vintage toy xylophone has been charmingly repurposed into a melodic garden display. Its wooden base, with chipped blue and white paint, speaks of a well-loved past, now giving way to a whimsical new purpose. The metal keys, each painted a different vibrant color of the rainbow, red, pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, and orange, are still firmly in place, though their musical notes are now overshadowed by delicate floral accents. From the top of each colorful key, a tiny flower emerges, as if growing directly from the music itself. These miniature blossoms, in shades of pink, purple, yellow, white, and red, are carefully positioned, perhaps small real pansies or violets, or intricately crafted artificial flowers. They add a soft, natural contrast to the hard lines and metallic sheen of the instrument. This creative transformation breathes new life into a discarded toy, turning it into a captivating focal point for a fairy garden. It serves as a beautiful example of how seemingly unrelated items can be upcycled and combined with nature to create a truly unique and enchanting piece of outdoor decor, inviting a silent symphony of colors into the miniature landscape. 27. Percussion of petals. Resting on a soft bed of green grass, a repurposed snare drum has been transformed into a unique and charming planter, now overflowing with delicate blooms. The drum's cylindrical body, with its slightly worn beige finish and metallic hardware, hints at a past filled with rhythm and beats. One of its drumheads lies tilted to the side, revealing the floral abundance held within. The interior of the drum is now a haven for a vibrant mix of pink, white, and purple flowers, possibly asters or small chrysanthemums, along with slender spikes of lavender. These blossoms create a soft and colorful contrast against the drum's structure. The metallic rims and tension rods of the drum add an industrial touch to the natural beauty of the flowers. This imaginative reuse of a musical instrument turns a potential piece of discarded equipment into an eye-catching and whimsical element for a fairy garden or any creative outdoor space. It's a testament to how everyday objects can be reimagined and given a new, beautiful purpose, striking a harmonious chord between music and nature. As we conclude this enchanting tour, we hope you found abundant inspiration for your magical spaces. It's incredible what new life imagination gives to forgotten items. We encourage you to look at everyday objects with fresh eyes. What hidden potential do they hold for your miniature world? Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which recycled decor idea sparked your imagination most today? Share your brilliant upcycling projects below. Your ideas inspire our community. Thank you for joining us on this whimsical journey. We cherish your presence and can't wait for our next magical adventure. Happy crafting, and may your gardens always be filled with wonder.